Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, I've been shopping in Primark. I picked up loads of nice bits, so let's get straight on into the video. Now, if you've watched my channel for a bit, I fell out with Primark for a little bit and I've not shopped in there for quite a long time. However, I went in and there was a few nice bits. Now, I would say now I'm getting older, not everything is for me, but they still had some nice things in there. And the first item I was so excited to see. They are these brown faux leather boots. And they are absolutely gorgeous. So they are more of a, I would say, a trendy piece because of the design of them. You can see they are more of a square toe, kind of just like a more squarish shape overall. And it's not something that I'd want to spend a lot of money on or invest in. And these were only £26. And I do feel like spending £26 in Primark is quite a lot. But when you think about it, the cheapest sort of boots that you can get on the high street, faux leather as well, are around the £50 mark, so these are half price. So actually I did think they were really good and they are finished off really nicely. I really like the square toe. I like the size of the heel, so it gives you a little bit of height, but you could definitely wear those all day. They're a lovely dark chocolate brown. They do have a zip on the inside as well, by the way, so if your calf is a little bit bigger or you've got, you know, your jeans on and you really need that extra room to get your foot in, then they have got the zip on the side. And it does also say somewhere that these are padded insole as well. Now, I haven't actually tried these on yet because they didn't have a seat in my Primark, so I couldn't try them on. So I'm just hoping that the leg bit isn't too big for me and that they are going to feel comfy, because I feel like I'm going to wear these loads this winter, especially for like going to the office, going around the shops. I just feel like they'll really smarten up an outfit. So for example, today I'm wearing this M&S jumper that I got on one of my recent hauls and black leggings. Now, if I was just going to pop to the shop, all I do is put my big green parka on and pop these on as well, because I just feel like it'd really smarten it up. So yeah, very happy with those. I will put clips on over the side to show you how they fit, and as always I do the first impressions and on the hanger impressions on the sit down clips, then I'll do the try-ons and give you a more in-depth review after I've tried everything on. Right, so I just want to jump on and talk about the boots because I didn't get to try them on in the shop, and do you know what, they are actually super comfy. I do have quite narrow feet, but yeah, they're really comfy for me. They are a little bit padded on the inside. I do feel like I could wear them all day because the heel height is really nice. I love them both with jeans. I dress them up a little bit more, I've dressed them down, I've even put them on with like this very knitted, cozy, comfy dress. So if you are just having a day chilling around the house and then you need to pop to the shops, you can literally just whip these boots on and you're going to feel a little bit more put together. Or if, like me, you've got to go and pick the kids up from school, you can feel a little bit nicer going to collect them. I like the fact that they are square. I feel like it gives a modern touch, especially to my outfits, because I don't tend to dress very trendy. I dress quite classically. All the colours in my wardrobes are what people will probably find very boring, but beiges, browns, whites, blacks, navies. So yeah, I absolutely love them, and they feel super soft on as well, because some boots I feel I can find quite stiff, and the leg itself, there is room with my leg, but it's not too much. Some boots can be very gapey or they can feel very tight, whereas I feel like these are perfect for me. So yeah, definitely go and check these out for £26. They are an absolute bargain. And I forgot to mention as well, they are finished off really nicely. So the heel is all in brown, and then the little stopper at the end of the heel is also brown as well. So I think they've done a really good job of producing these boots for that price. Well, a little while ago I ordered like a cream biker jacket from M&S and I ended up sending it back, and do you know what, I have regretted sending it back ever since, because I've just felt, oh, I could do with that jacket right now. And I saw one in Primark which was exactly the same, and then round the corner they had a green one, so I ended up actually picking the green biker jacket up and not the cream one. What I did was I stood in front of like their tall long mirrors and I was putting both colours side by side, and I did think the green one did suit me a bit better, and that was one of the reasons actually why I sent the creamy grey one back to M&S, because I do feel like that colour can wash me out a bit. But I absolutely loved the colour of this, and I just want to say as well, the faux leather is feeling really soft both on those boots and on this jacket. I'm actually really surprised with the quality of this. It is lined on the inside as well, which is crazy for saying that this was only £17, and it's just finished off really lovely. Now, it does have silver hardware, but it's even got like these bits on the shoulders. This is very, very similar to the one that I picked up Yeah, it's really lovely finished off. It's even got pockets and real pockets as well. Yeah, and I thought this would go with a lot of the winter colours that I've got in my wardrobes, creams, browns, blacks, but it will add a little pop of colour, and I'm not the best person at adding colour into my wardrobe, but absolutely adore this. I do even feel like it's going to go with like deeper oranges. I will dress this up and dress this down because I do like to get my money's worth out of items. But yeah, I think it's one of those, you know, when like you're just going for maybe drinks in the evening, you're going on a date night with a hubby, this will be a good jacket to throw on when it is cold. So this green coat is lovely. It's very like a buttery faux leather. It moves really good with you. Now this is going to see you into summer as well, because you could definitely wear this with your summer dresses. So although it's £17, it's going to see you through all year. I have tried to layer it up so it'll be a little bit warmer for this time of year. This jacket is amazing and it's lined. I'm so happy with it. I mean, the only detail they don't have is like the belt that hangs off, but I don't think it necessarily needs it. I think it talks for itself. And if you don't particularly like the greeny colour, like I said, they've also got this in a creamy grey tone, which is exactly like the M&S one that they had last year. So really do recommend this jacket. I really can't get over the price for the quality of this. Now the next item is basic but a goodie. So it is just a cream jumper, but I really liked the funnel neck detail that it's got on it. It feels super soft, it doesn't feel too thin. Now I have to admit, this was one of their jumpers that was hung up and not on the table. I do feel like the table jumpers now have gone really thin, but this was £11, whereas I feel like the ones on the table are usually around £6. But I absolutely loved this, and I want to say, oh, I thought it might have been part of the Rita Ora or one of their collections, but it doesn't actually say it on the tag. I went for a size small. I don't know if they've changed their sizing as well recently, because they don't have like 8 to 10 or 10 to 12 on there anymore. So I'm just hoping that this is going to fit. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit oversized. And I thought, you know what, it's going to look lovely under that green coat. Might even be able to put it on with the brown boots as well. All of these things tied together. I do love it when it all comes together. And I thought for £11 that feels lovely and soft. My only concern is that it might bubble up after it's been in the wash, but I mean a lot of jumpers do. It just feels so lovely, and I'll probably wear this with a base layer underneath as well, because then it'll save me washing it so often. But yeah, I really like that detail on the neckline. It's not too high. Again, you can wear it to the office. I think you'll feel comfortable in this all day. Now for this jumper, I absolutely adore it. It couldn't be any better really. It is so soft, so if you do have really sensitive skin on the body skin, and I will say it's different to hand skin, this feels absolutely amazing. What I love about a fine knit as well, and it's not too fine, but you can still layer it up with different knits. So if your office is cold like mine, or you're going on a cold walk and you want to add layers on, this is going to be a really lovely piece. The only thing I would say is the neck is, it's not tight, so it's not tight to my neck here, but if you do your makeup first, it's going to be difficult to get it over without wiping your makeup down and getting it on the collar. So I will say do your makeup after with this jumper, but I absolutely adore it. Now, I was very excited to see this cardigan. I just thought this looked absolutely lovely and didn't strike me as a Primark piece at all. So it's in this lovely camel colour. It's super thick and cosy, and it's got these gold buttons on the front of it. Now I want to say, like, to the hand touch, it is soft, but it does, I feel like if you're very sensitive, then you might find this a little bit uncomfortable. Although saying that, you're probably going to wear it over base layers or long sleeve tops anyway. But I thought this was just absolutely lovely, and you know me, I do love a cardigan with a shiny button on. I like the fact that it's got pockets, because let's be honest, at this time of year my nose is constantly running, so I'm very happy it's got pockets. I can put some tissue in it, and I just thought it was finished off lovely, like around the neckline, down where the buttons are. I feel like you could just throw this on with jeans, but dress it up when you go into the office. As you know, as I've said before, I like to be able to wear my items in lots of different ways. I like to be able to dress them down, I like to be able to dress them up. I want to feel smart every day. This was £19, which I feel like compared to the faux leather jacket seems expensive. However, it does say it contains wool. I'm not sure exactly how much wool it contains. I can't imagine it's a lot. I wonder if it says it on the label. Yeah, I don't think it actually says anywhere, but I can't imagine it contains a lot. Yes, I've searched everywhere and I can't see how much it contains. I don't think it would be a lot. Sometimes I do think it's a little bit of a marketing ploy that companies just put on to say that it contains wool. That might be the case. However, the cardigan itself is lovely. I'm just hoping it's going to hang nicely, and it's got a nice fit, because it could be quite boxy. But again, that could work obviously depending like what it is styled with. And yeah, love the shiny gold buttons. And do you know what? I do moan sometimes that Primark do too shiny buttons, and these are too shiny, but I do think it works with this cardigan. So yeah, very impressed with that. Doesn't look like a Primark piece. And even the lady at the till, actually, she was like, where did you find that? And I had to tell her where it was, because yeah, doesn't look like Primark at all. Then I was thinking of Christmas, to be honest, and sometimes I get a little bit stumped of what to wear on Christmas Day, because I want to be a little bit dressed up, but also I know that we're probably going to be in the house all day, or houses I should say, if we're visiting, and you still want to be comfy. So I've gone for this jumper, which I thought was the perfect in between. So it still is a cream knit, but it has some sparkly details on it, and I feel like I'm not usually a sparkly person, but I feel like at Christmas it's the time to be a little bit extra. And what made me pick it up actually initially was the pearl details, because I do love a pearl. I'll probably say that's my favourite gem, but it does have a few diamantes on it as well, if you do like a sparkle. One of the other things I really liked about it was how chunky it was. Now if you look at these sleeves, I feel like the camera isn't doing it any justice. It just looks like a big blanket, and it's going to be, I feel like, a slightly crop length. I don't think it's going to fall at your widest point in the hip. So again, I thought this would be really flattering, and it was £17, which again, I feel like you can go to other shops now and get jumpers for the same price, but this has little details on. I thought it'd be nice on Christmas, either with some jeans or like a more dressy mini skirt and tights. Yeah, cozy, comfortable. You can layer it up with loads of coats if you're going on the school run. And yeah, it's one of those items that I feel like you're going to put on. It looks like you've put effort in, and you're comfy. So this jumper is just so cozy. It is even nicer than I thought it would be when I put it on. It's definitely, we're going for a Sunday carvery sort of jumper. It's baggy. It finishes at a really nice place actually. It finishes here, which is kind of just above, say like your widest point's there. It finishes here, so not the widest point, but not at your slimmest point. So it's still going to feel warm. Like if you've got your high-waisted jeans on, then you've got this over the top, and like I say, you don't want anything like poking out like me. Oh, look at the sleeves, they're just so long. They like cover your hands, which is perfect for this time of year. It's so big as well, and it's so thick. Oh, it's going to be perfect. I think I'm going to wear this jumper so much. I don't think the camera is doing this jumper any justice, so please go and have a look at it in your Primark store and see what you think of it. And obviously it's got the gems on it, the pearls and the shiny like diamantes, but I feel like that's not too much at all. Like you can wear it casually still and it doesn't feel too much. Absolutely love this. Definitely one of my favourite jumpers that I've ever tried on, you know. I kind of like that it's just relaxed, like you've just thrown it on again, you've not really thought about it. Yeah, and it's just the perfect creamy colour as well. So yeah, if you get cold in the winter, highly recommend this, because the knit is quite tight as well. Sometimes you find with cheaper jumpers, the knit is quite loose, and I find that they actually don't keep you very warm. This is perfect. Okay, so the next item, a little bit random I think, and this is a little bit of a curveball item for me. It is in my favourite colours, as you can see, these darker green and the cream, and I do love a stripe. However, I don't normally go for a vest. Now I don't know if this was in their summer collection, and I believe, let's have a look at the price. Do you know what, I don't think mine has the sale tag on it. So it was £7, but I swear I only paid £3 for it. But I thought I could layer this up maybe with a shirt and use it as a vest like thing for the office, just to smarten up a little bit. Equally though, I would wear this in the summer with like a nice cream skirt, or actually for the winter I've got a nice green A-line skirt, so I might see if it goes with that. I was drawn to it because of the colours, of course, but I thought, because I don't wear those vest top things that everybody is wearing at the moment, I thought this cheap one might be a good one to try and experiment and style with. So I'll give it a go. You'll see how I've styled it in the try on clips that will hopefully be next to me as I'm talking about it. But yeah, I just really love this, and if I don't get on with the layering it, I'm definitely going to keep it for summer, because again, it's cropped, but it's definitely more of a longer crop. So if you're wearing your high-waisted trousers or your high-waisted skirts like I do, you're definitely going to feel comfortable and not like your belly is going to be on show or anything. Because I have to admit, now I'm a mother of 2, I don't really like any of my torso to be on show. So yeah, for £3, I mean, I couldn't leave that behind. A little green stripy vest. Do you know what? I was worried actually when I started putting it on. I thought I should have sized up, because I was definitely going to layer it over a shirt like this, especially at this time of year. I'm not just going to wear a vest top like this on its own. Even if I put a cardi over it, I'd probably be too cold still. However, I absolutely love the look of this. I've put it with a lot of officey looks because, to be honest, I'm wearing, you know, chunky knits outside of work at the moment, but I absolutely loved it. And again, it's a nice thin knit, you can layer it over other pieces. What I will say is though, it is quite a short top, so you definitely want your very high-waisted bottoms on if you are going to wear this and you don't want your tum to show like me. But it also kind of makes it good because you don't get any like gathering of the fabric in your bottoms, so it's still long enough to tuck in. To be fair, you could even just wear it there and it looks like it is tucked in. So it's a very good piece for that. And I do like it laid up with a shirt. I don't know if this shirt necessarily is the right material. I don't know if the mix of materials work, but I like the idea and I will find something that does work. Yeah, and for £3, which I think it was, I mean £7, I think I am actually going to get loads of outfits out of this, and I am surprised. It's super comfy, you can't feel like you've got it on. And then in the summer you can definitely wear this with like nice cream A-line skirts, and I think it looks really good with the, I put on an M&S green A-line skirt and I actually really like the matchy look, and definitely something I'm going to be wearing to the office when I next go in. Or I would even wear it for like a dinner. So I know we've got lots of Christmas parties and things coming up, so even something like that, if you want to just feel small, would look nice. So yeah, very happy with this one. Now I really feel like this is the sign of the times, because I went in looking for some black high-waisted skinny jeans, and I know they're not fashionable at the moment. However, they are so good for putting into like the high knee boots that I've shown, and I've got a few pairs of high knee boots that I really enjoy in the winter. I've got some black ones from M&S, I've got some lighter brown ones from Monsoon, and I've got some more dressy black ones from Zara. And I love wearing boots because I'm quite a cold person, so they just give me that extra layer of warmth. Now I do still like a high-waisted skinny jean because I feel like they suck everything in and they make you feel, you know, tight and put together. However, they did not have a pair of black high-waist skinny jeans, and I feel like Primark was the go-to place. They would have hundreds of black high-waist skinny jeans. However, they didn't have any. They had some mid-rise ones, which I wasn't interested in because I want them to be high-waisted. However, they did have these jeggings in, and they were only £6, which is an absolute bargain. But I thought I would give these a go. So yeah, they're just a plain jegging, but they feel like they're old jeans. They've even got pockets at the back, so even though they're a jegging, they're actually finished off really nicely. Of course, they are stretchy around the waist, so actually good for Christmas if you want to like dress up with the brown boots, nice top, well, even the cream knit actually, and then the green jacket for Christmas Day. And green, of course, is very Christmassy. Then these might be a good option, so I'm going to try them on and see how they fit. I really hope that I can hike them up to be high-waisted, then they're not going to be too uncomfortable. But yeah, they are pretty basic. Oh, the pockets on the front actually are fake, apart from this tiny mini one which doesn't even go down very far, but the back ones are real. But for £6 I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give them a go. And again, jegging, it's likely to be more comfortable. I can stay at home, sit in the office with my thick jumper on and work away, and then if I get called into the office I can go in, I don't have to worry about getting changed. So yeah, just a very quick note on these jeggings, because I know they're only £6 and they are a Primark basic, but you know what, they actually fit really nicely. Now I have managed to hoik them up to my belly button, so just to there. So I'd say they're just below where I want them to sit, but honestly for £6 I'm going to keep them. They feel really comfy. I would say there's just a slight gape at the back, and I don't think I need a size lower, certainly not for the thigh and hip area. So yeah, they're not 100% fitting perfectly, but for £6 I think they're going to be good. And also with Christmas coming up, that I probably need that extra room anyway after I've eaten all the chocolates. So yeah, really like those. I think they're going to look good tucked into boots. They're a nice length for me. I'm 5'4", I don't have the longest legs either, so I feel like if you were taller than me, they're probably not going to sit high-waisted on you. They'll probably fit mid-rise, but for me they are perfect for what I need them for. Now, as a side note, before I end this whole video, I have been so impressed with the stuff that I've tried on at Primark today. I feel like they've won me back over. I don't think I've shopped in Primark for nearly a year, to be honest. I don't know, I have to have a look actually when was the last time I did my haul, because I can remember thinking I did a few hauls. I was thinking the stuff was okay, but it didn't blow me away, whereas today I feel like I've absolutely loved all of the things that I've tried on. So yeah, really happy. I'm definitely going to be going back in more regularly, but I do think sometimes I shop at the same place too much, so I'm going to not try and shop there too much so that I can appreciate the nice stuff when they've got it in. But yeah, I think everything is a keeper today. That was everything from this haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I've not been in Primark in a long time, and I was impressed with some pieces. Obviously their age range, I think they do target probably a younger age range than me, so I would say 18 to 25. I think it's hard being a millennial though, because that Primark was always our shop, but they're now targeting like probably Gen Z, so I feel like some of us feel a bit miffed about it, but they still have some really nice stuff for us as well if you're not into more of the like brighter colours or the logoed or the patterns and prints and things. They still have some really nice bits. I would say still go and check them out. You're probably just gonna have to look a little bit harder, but yeah, I love shopping in there actually. I'm definitely going to be doing more Primark hauls probably because I enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it too, please do let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, bye bye.